質問です。LINE を使って来たチャットに関して自動で回答はできるんでしょうか？今質問を送りました。回答が来ました。深瀬様、ご質問ありがとうございます。LINE を使って自動的に返信を行うことは可能です。AI を活用したチャットボットを導入することで、お客様からの問い合わせに迅速に対応できるようになります。具体的な導入方法やカスタマイズについてはお話しできればと思います。ご都合いい日をお知らせください。ありがとうございます。予約をお願いします。明日7月14日夕方5時でお願いいたします。
Yeah. Message received. It's scheduled.
予約できました。ありがとうございます。
Let's check. And here it is. Meeting.
すごい。
Fuka-san.
はい。
Now great. Now, Fuka-san, now try to postpone it. So let's say you did a mistake and say, please postpone the tomorrow meeting from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Let's see what the assistant will do.
明日7月14日17時で予約をしましたが、その時間を7月14日の18時からに変更してください。
So here we see again your voice message in the chat. The assistant answered that it's now reading your message, or it received it and will soon read it. It tries to understand what you say. Now it understood that it's about an appointment. And now it's checking Google Calendar. It found, and here you saw the jump. And now let's try the last one. Let's say you have a meeting tomorrow, 6 o'clock, okay? And now let's try to book a meeting today. So try to book a meeting today at 6 o'clock. And we see at 6 o'clock I have already a meeting. So let's see what the assistant will do.
わかりました。予約を今日7月13日の18時でお願いします。
Now I show the workflow. So it's transcribing your voice. It already transcribed the voice, and we can see here live. This is what you said. And now it's analyzing what you are saying. That's why in LINE we see, it understood it's about an appointment, and it's analyzing your appointment input. It checked the calendar, and it understood that at 6 o'clock there's already a taken slot. So it's now proposing you other free slots, and it says it's free at 4, at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock. So now you could again say, I want a meeting today at 4 o'clock, which is actually right now.
はい。ビタイさんありがとうございました。皆さん今ご覧いただいた通り、想像してみてください。今私が質問した点、回答が自動で返ってきてます。AI が回答してくれました。でまた、日程の予約を、指示したところ、それを受け取って、カレンダーの方に登録をしてくれました。またそれが、カレンダーに、空きがない場合は、違う時間を、提案されたという、ワークフローでございます。忙しい皆様、このようなですね回答が自動でされるで予定の、登録が自動でされるというですね、夢のような話なんですが、この LINE アシスタント、驚くべき機能がもう現実化されております。でこれ我々がですねAI の技術を活用しまして、make.com とあと OpenAI の力を組み合わせてこのアシスタントを作ったということでございます。これにより皆様のですね日々の業務が劇的に効率化するというところが可能というデモをさせていただきました。最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。ご質問等ありましたらコメントまでお問い合わせください。ありがとうございました。
Yes, and how does it work? In order to connect this LINE chat with an automatic AI-based assistant, we have created in make.com this workflow here. And let's just fly through this workflow to get the basic understanding of the concept, because everything can be here configured and modified to your expectations. What does this workflow do? So this workflow in the beginning is waiting for chat messages. Like you gave a voice chat, and as soon as it receives a chat message, it is checking for your name from your profile. What's your name? It is also checking for your chat thread ID. This means that this whole assistant can access the historic data. It's not the way that the brain of this assistant is cleaned every time. We are able to access the old chat data as well, so that the assistant is always smart enough. And this old data is cached from a data store. When it receives your message, it first checks what kind of message is it. Did you give a text? Did you give an audio? Or did you maybe upload a picture? And then it is reading the equivalent data, and then it is putting it in a text format. And we can see it here. What you recorded with the voice, the robot automatically understood the following Japanese kanji and hiragana. And then this text is pushed to an assistant. This assistant is an AI assistant, which we configured. This assistant is a specific assistant from us, so we gave them a couple of instructions what to do. In this case, we told this assistant, please check whether it's about an appointment or whether it's a general Q&A question. That's why in the first use case, you got a reply to a technical question. And then in the other use cases, the robot replied to you, it's about an appointment, so we are checking the appointment data. So here the logic is exactly this. And then as soon as it receives your appointment data, then again, this assistant is analyzing and tries to understand what appointment data you gave. So in your context, if you say, I want a meeting today, you did not say what is the exact day, you just said today. The assistant understood that you mean the 13th of July. This is the day of this video recording, so that's why you see here 13th of July. And you said at 6 o'clock you want the meeting to have. It also understood that meetings are usually an hour, so it set automatically the start and the end date. And it is not about changing an appointment, it's about creating an appointment. And that's why you see here the different definitions. And then this data is given further to check whether in the calendar slots are available or not. So you see here is either you will get an available slot or not available. In our use case, we have already a meeting at 6, or I have already a meeting at 6, so you cannot have at the same time a second meeting. That's why here the robot checked my Google Calendar and it found out, it's not available. At 6 o'clock there's already another meeting. And then it was checking for other free slots. And for these other free slots, we have again here a simple ChatGPT AI. And here we just simply said, here is the input, what the user wants, and here are the free slots. So the free slots I have defined here. These are my free slots. Please reply to the user free slots which are possible. Do not reply slots which are already taken. That's why in the final line message you received here the top 3 slots to schedule an appointment. And it's told you at 6 o'clock it's not possible. Here are alternative appointments. And the same logic like I just went through can go through every user. So currently, you and me, Frasan, we are a friend of this test we have here. So this is both you and me. And it remembers your conversation, it remembers my conversation. If now more users would be here adding, it would be exactly the same. Everybody has this unique ID. And every time this assistant would understand what is the question about, do I have enough data to schedule an appointment or to change an appointment? and it will always confirm you or ask you back for details. Now we can configure this with your individual free slots. We can configure this to any language you like. And with that, you as a small and medium-sized business owner, you could offer your clients a very simple assistant to book appointments.
はい、ビタイさんありがとうございました。非常に画期的なツールでちょっとびっくりしておりますけど、このツールを導入することは可能でございますので、何かあればコメントをください。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。